Hello guys, welcome to the channel. We're going to continue here with Master of Command. We gotta be very careful. A few points that I want to do is that first, we have to balance the ammunition that we have. We don't have too much. So if we go here, we can see that the Prussian musketeers, they have a lot of ammunition. So I'm going to take a little bit from them and give a little more to the Prussian dragoons and give 61 to both of them. This way we're going to balance a little bit more. Here we have things that we cannot sell, especially this one cannot be equipped, and things that can be equipped. So I can take the Cantonese recruits, which are the guys that fought in the previous battle. And I will give them this, which will increase veterancy gain and morale. And for these guys, I'm going to drop a Shepherd's Axe, which increase cover bonus and melee damage. These things we're going to sell in the next town, which is this one. Okay, so here we have plenty of money to build more recruits. By building, I mean to recruit more, but I'm not going to do that. We have plenty of options here. We have stables here as well, in which we can buy horses and saddles, swords and stuff. And here what I'm going to do is to sell one of these gorgets, and in here I'm going to sell the gorget. This one is not going to be sold. This one stays with me, and this one is going to be sold in the market. But here I'm going to sell the gorget. With this 60, I am able to buy, this is 60 food, which is something around 10 days of provisions. So I'm going to buy 20 days of provisions with this. And also I'm going to go to the town square, sell the... by the way, there's other towns in which you can sell this with a higher price. So I'm going to stay with that because we need more ammunition. At this point, we're very good with ammunition. So because we have half and half, we're not very well stocked in that regard. We could start seeing that we can march through here finally to reach this battlefield. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's go slowly. It was day 6 here. Let's remember that this is the amount of time that we have until the headquarters will start attacking. Okay, let's remember also that every time that we enter a town, we get 350 reservists because of the canton system. Item sale cost is reduced as well because there's a debased currency here, so it's not a very good place to sell items, but we're going to enter either way so we can get more reservists. There we go, 350. Prices here are the same. Also here, you can see that we can sell this at the same price. There's not too much difference in here. A couple of horses that are different. In this regard, we still have plenty of options: Cantonese recruits and Freikorps provincial cavalry and Prussian land mills. Now, you can improve the units if they level up like this. You can go and improve this Cantonese recruit. Depending on the level, you can go for Prussian musketeers and Prussian land milice, which I think is militia. So on and so forth. You can like upgrade the unit itself. So let us move to these slums. First I'm going to go into this high ground. You can see that if you stay in the high ground, your line of sight is going to increase. let's move through these woods. It is not good. It's not a good idea to move through the roads, even though it's faster. There are units here that will take you, that will find you. Let's go to this battlefield. When you enter this place, the forest, it is going to be reduced your visibility. Our column has arrived upon the flank of a friendly force who now prepares to launch its final assault upon an enemy position. They have requested men to aid in the attack, and we may furnish them with reservists as we see fit. Should they succeed, we shall be entitled to a portion of whatever is taken in the assault. Commit some reservists, commit many reservists, or leave our allies to fend for themselves. We could use these, guarantee the assault succeeds, only if we have frontier skirmishers or targeting training in regard of the doctrines that we can collect in here. Usually what I'm going to do in this run is not to read the things that I get, but just selecting what I think, not because of the things that I received, but because I am just following the role play of the situation. Commit many reservists, which is going to be the one that I'm going to select. So we just gave them a little bit of them. The assault succeed, and our detachment formed on the friendly flank and went in with the second line. The enemy positions was carried after close volleys and a short push, their colors drawn off and guns abandoned. Losses among our men were present, but not ruinous. An order was kept. By prior understanding, we received a fair share of what was taken. The detachment has rejoined the column, blooded and steady. So we got 60 thalers, 3 weapon items, and 390 reservists, which was recovered. This is what we got: dragoon swords, light socket bayonet, and Delft musket. So let's go to the encampment, and I'm going to give these guys the Delft musket, which is slightly better than what we have. Apart from the range and a little bit faster to reload. Not good in charge and attack. It's slightly better in charge, but the same in attack. And they have a little bit better accuracy with this one. So we exchange this, and we exchange as well the worn bayonets. Now, interestingly enough, if you take the bayonet out of the musket, you will get better accuracy and better reload, but because of the bayonet, you have a reduction in both of them. So that's something that we have to take into account. Exchange this for the worn one. The dragoon sword is going to be like here. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same, so we can sell it. More slums here. So we're going to advance through this open and then to the woods. There we go. We have an encampment here. Another settlement. The settlement has popular support. Reservist available 15% and cost less. And a convoy here. Let's go to the encampment here. An enemy encampment lies ahead. It stands dimly lit, unguarded, posted. A swift assault under cover of darkness could catch them up unprepared. If we hesitate, they will have time to muster their full strength by morning. Decide, do we strike now, or wait and face a proper army on the morrow? Strike under cover of darkness, wait for a storm to roll in to conceal our attack. How do we know that there's going to be a storm? Who knows? If we had this, like close combat exercises and night marches, we could guarantee the night raid success. I think I'm going to go for the strike under cover of darkness. So we're going to do this. In the confusion of the night, A mischance befell us. Returning skirmishers were taken for the enemy at the hedge. The challenge was lost in the brush, and our own line fired. Our leading officer, riding to the front to steal the firing, was struck and fell. The enemy now alerted, beat to arms, and our parties were forced to break off under scattered volleys. The body has been borne to the rear with proper honors. The raid failed of its object, and casualties are not small. The men are quiet and sober at the loss. Patrols hold close watch until daylight. We've lost an excellent officer. An officer dies, and we suffer attrition. Modits have died. Pretty interesting. Now what I'm going to do is to get ourselves a little bit of replenishment for all of the troops. And we're going to forage. There we go. Perfect. Now we will have to find another commander. So I think that this place is going to be the best place to do it. So let's go to that settlement. Okay, let's sell this. And let's sell this as well. We'll get 150. This we are going to be able to get a couple more provisions and recruits. This one's important. We have an enemy army here. Going to do a force march into this encampment so we can lose those guys. We have been invited to an allied encampment where senior officers are conducting field exercises with their men. They offer us the opportunity to drill alongside them. We may send a few regiments to practice arms and receive modest instruction, or dispatch our officers to gain experience of their own. We don't have officers, so we'll send regiments. Now, we have this guy that is following us, and I'm using forced march, which increases the consumption of provisions, as you can see. Let us go and find another officer over here. In forced march, of course. Here we can see Staff College, or the Noble State. Here we can get our new officer. I think this one is going to be okay.